I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day.
It's all about good morning.
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 How you doing?
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, the one, the only, the hot ravioli, El Presidente, Julian Nicholas, and I'm here with Adrian.
Hello, Mr. Missy. Hello, Julian, and hello, Miss Esposito. How are we doing on this lovely morning?
I'm doing good. How is everyone else?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing great. It's Monday.
Yes, it is Monday.
You know what makes today extra special?
What?
It's a half day.
It's
Oh.
a half day today?
I thought
Yes,
it
it
was.
is.
I thought you was gonna say it's gonna be a holiday.
No. Honestly, I did not expect for Monday to be a half day.
Well, did I just make your day?
Yes, you really did.
There you go. So it's Monday, May 8th. It's a white day. It's a half day. And we're joined by Miss Esposito this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Miss Esposito is going to be our special Maestra Monday guest today. But before we get into the details and the dirt and the tea with Miss Esposito, we've got some regular things to do. We've got our weather, announcements, and sports. And let's kick it off with Julian and the weather.
You got it.
We'll make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently at 59 degrees. And definitely do not worry. Definitely do not fret. We'll reach a high of 77 degrees. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It
will be sunny all day long.
Well, close. It'll mostly be sunny all day long.
Yes, mostly sunny.
Yay, we like the sun.
Yes.
Do you like the sun, Miss Esposito?
Yeah, I mean, I like the cooler weather, so as long as the sun is with not too high a temperature, I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, because that's how you get sunburn.
That's true. I got some nice color this weekend. I was working on the Mediterranean tan as I
Nice.
Ooh.
cut the grass and did other such fun adult things in my yard.
Nice.
Yeah.
That Southern Italian Mediterranean tan.
What's with the hands?
What's with the hands, Julian?
I'm just trying to stretch my wrist. I'm just trying to stretch my wrist.
Yeah. Let's keep it like that.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just get into announcements, please. I want to live. Did you know that after we do the show live each day, we release it as a podcast? You can listen to the Zero Morning Show on demand wherever you listen to your podcasts, including Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts.
Clubs for Monday, there is no clubs because it's early dismissal. There will be no after school meetings today.
Nice. Anyway, Chromebooks can be serviced daily during the following times: from 8 o'clock a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. If you need Chromebook help, ask your teacher for a pass and go to their setup near the main staircase.
All right, so the 23 to 24 officers for the student council, we have for president, Jarius, I can't pronounce that last name.
Ariza.
Vice presidents, Genesis Rosales, treasurer, Alexa. You know what? Julian, why don't you take this one?
Why, certainly. We have for treasurer Alexa Puga, social media managers Robert Vasquez and Roger Vasquez, and evidence coordinators Cindy Martinez and Katie Mendoza.
How did you get from Cindy to Cincinnati?
I don't know, because the CIN is the same with Cindy and Cincinnati.
Okay.
Side note, I'm sorry to all the people that I just brutally murdered with their names.
That's okay. Names are hard sometimes.
Don't worry, it's not like you're the Zodiac, so he'll be fine.
Sazon Latino, the all-Spanish podcast here at New Brunswick High School. Get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you listen to podcasts, YouTube. Go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com/Sazon Latino, and the folks should be recording episode 6 this week. So catch up on the first 5.
Are you a zebra with talent? If so, I'd be surprised. The talent show will be on May 25th, 2023 at 6 o'clock p.m. Auditions will be held this week from May 9th all the way to the 11th after school in room A206.
On behalf of all of us here at the Zebra Morning Show, we apologize for Julian insulting you if you have talent.
Well, I'm talking about like the actual animal, a zebra, not...
Oh,
Yeah,
it didn't come off that way.
Yeah, I know.
Get ready for a fun-filled day of excitement, games, and sports because field days are coming your way on June 8th and 9th. Join us for an unforgettable experience to participate in this amazing event. You'll need to be in a good academic standing. Students, make sure that you have no cuts, no grades of F in marking period 4, and no unexcused absences or tardies. Work hard, study, and be ready to join us for field days on June. As we get closer to the big day, get ready to have some fun.
Good luck to all the students taking AP exams today.
Attention seniors, we want to celebrate you and all you've accomplished here at New Brunswick High School. Send the Zebra Morning Show a message as we get ready for the end of the year. So share a favorite memory here at the high school. Maybe you want to give some advice to the underclassmen. Maybe you want to shout out a friend. Let us know. Go to zebrapodcastnetwork.com/shoutout, and we look forward to playing some senior messages before the end of the year.
You want to get your announcement or shout out on the morning show? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a website, thezebrapodcastnetwork.com. Submit something on our Google form or send us a lovely voicemail. That is it for today's announcements. And now time for a show within a show. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zebra Sports Desk with Mr. Nessie.
Good morning, Zebra sports fans. Here's your Friday updates. Last week, baseball lost to Somerset Tech 9-0. Softball was defeated by Mother Seton 17-1, and the boys volleyball team was victorious against Roselle 2-0. There were no events over the weekend. Coming up today, softball is at home for Edison. Tennis is on the road at Linden High School, and the boys volleyball team is home for Piscataway at 5:30. Tomorrow, boys baseball goes into the 2023 GMC tournament. They will be facing North Plainfield on the road. I think that game will be at 4 o'clock. And tomorrow, boys volleyball senior night as they take on Thomas Edison Energy Charter at home at 6 p.m. Come out and support the boys volleyball team and celebrate the class of 2023. That's it for sports. Go Zebras!
Go Zebras indeed.
Yes, indeed. Now it is Maestro Monday, as Mr. Nessie said. So we have Miss Esposito here as our special guest. So, Julian.
First of all, how is your day?
It's going good. The weather's nice. It's early dismissal for students, but teachers are here till 4.
Oh, boy.
And it's Teacher Appreciation Week, so a lot to look forward to.
Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Thank a teacher.
Jesus. Okay, I was gonna think Miss.
Ew.
Okay, Adrian, your turn to ask the questions.
Okay, so as a teacher, right, Miss? So, what interested you into coming into New Brunswick High School?
So I actually student taught here when I was student teaching. So I went to college in TCNJ, and I put my placement address as my home address. So they placed me in New Brunswick, and so that was 2018. So the fall of 2018, and my cooperating teacher was Mr. McDermott, and I fell in love kind of just with the experience here. And I remember being so excited to be a teacher. Like when I left in Christmas time, I was so upset But I had to finish college, and I got my degree. And I remember I consistently checked the New Brunswick website like every day. I was like, "Is there an opening? Is there an opening? Is there an opening?" And then I remember it was like 2 a.m. one day, and I finally saw there was an opening, and I immediately applied. But I just really liked not just the students, but also the staff. The staff was super friendly and welcoming, and just willing to like give me all their resources, all their advice, and you definitely don't find that everywhere. So not only did I love working with the students, but I also loved working with the staff. So I just felt like this was the place to be. And it's been 4 years and I'm still here.
That's awesome. Miss Esposito, why education?
So why did I want to be a teacher? My students always ask me this. So I remember I loved going to school when I was a kid, not necessarily because I liked doing work or sitting in class, but I kind of just liked the environment. I liked being around my teachers. I liked being around my friends. And I always said that I wanted to be like what my teachers were to other students, like just people I liked talking to and like being around. So that was like the main reason as to why, just like how my teachers impacted me, I wanted to be that for someone else.
And my follow-up to that is, why English?
I just always loved English and literature. I'm actually going back in the fall to get my master's in English. It's just always my favorite subject, and I just like the idea of being able to read something and interpret it, and like my interpretation can be different than someone else, and having that discussion about it. I just loved everything about it.
Here's a question. So, if English was not on the table, if education was even off the table, what other pursuits would you go for?
So there's actually two. I almost changed my major in college actually for environmental science. I remember considering dropping English and Ed and completely changing, or dropping just like the Ed degree and just doing both English and environmental science. I remember I took AP Environmental Science in high school, and I did really well in the exam, and I just kind of fell in love with it and the idea of learning how the environment works, like climate change, and kind of just addressing those issues and like the scientific aspect of it. So I did almost jump ship like halfway through. But like dream career, if I could do anything and not fail, it would be direct movies.
Oh,
Ooh,
We talk about movies here on the show from time to time.
yes, we actually do.
Favorite genre of movie? What do you like?
I do like horror movies. I like all movies. I have the Regal subscription, so I kind of we saw 6 movies in April, so I kind of just try to go as often as I can now.
did you see Cocaine Bear?
I did when it came out.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, I have
That
the
is
Regal
your
pass,
first
so why not?
When that is your first question when she said we saw like 6 movies in April.
Okay, be quiet, Adrian. At least I had the nerve, the gall to even ask if she watched Cocaine Bear, and she did. Okay. At least
That
I
movie
had
was
nerve.
so good.
It was all right.
All right.
It was.
I laughed.
All right.
I had a good time.
Hold up. Hold up.
I don't remember. What did I give it on Letterboxd?
No.
Yeah.
She said it was aight. It was all right.
Julian,
No,
you
no,
don't.
no, no, no. We are talking about a 21st century masterpiece.
Ju- Ju-
A masterpiece,
Julian.
Adrian.
Julian,
It has a proper blend of horror and
Julian.
comedy and action
Julian.
and thriller. It
Julian.
has Ray Liotta in it.
Julian,
Ray Liotta. Ow!
Julian. There are so many movies that have the same type of genre of comedy and horror at the same time.
But not as good as Cocaine Bear.
Have you?
I
Okay.
want you to point me out an actual movie that has that. All right?
Scary movie.
What?
Scary movie is a mixture of horror and comedy.
Ew. Well, I guess
I gave it 3 out of 5. Which was higher than a
Was that
handful-
3 grams out of 5?
Which was higher than some other movies I saw.
Okay.
I tied it with Creed 2, honestly.
My last.
Now, hold on. Creed 2.
Creed.
I fell asleep. I don't know if that was a me problem or a movie
That's-
problem. I did.
That's
see
a
that,
you
I
problem.
did see it at like 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, my
And in
goodness.
teacher time, that's basically 12 a.m.
That's true.
Have you seen Dead Evil Rise?
I did see Evil Dead.
How many axes did you give it?
What did I give it? I gave it 3.5.
That's fine. I'll take it.
I gave it 3.5. I was entertained. I liked it. I didn't fall asleep.
No, at least she didn't fall asleep. That's good.
Infinity Pool I didn't like.
Oh yeah, Infinity Pool was kind of weird.
Do you have, Miss Esposito, what's your favorite movie of all time? Like like
Like you will recommend it to somebody.
A movie that I would recommend to someone. Okay, since I have my letterbox open, let me look at my 5-star list.
what is Letterbox? What is this?
Letterbox is like where you can rate like movies and you can make lists of like different things. It's really cool once you open it and like get into it. Okay. I mean, I got 3 horror movies right off the bat. I have Malignant, Barbarian, and Midsummer as 5 stars, and Get Out as 5 stars.
Oh, okay.
I put Gone Girl.
All right.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is my crime movie. So if you're a Jim Carrey fan,
No.
I have Shrek as 5, obviously.
Shrek as 5.
That's appropriate.
That's God.
And
is
Coco, I have
appropriate.
Coco as 5, and A Quiet Place as 5 stars.
Oh, Quiet Place is pretty good. I've seen it.
Those are my 5-star movies.
I would say The Green Mile.
I didn't ask.
All right. All right.
I was about to
respect that.
say. I was
Okay, Julian, what is your number 1 movie of all time?
The Green Mile.
Okay.
I was about
It
to
got
say.
Tom Hanks. It got Michael Clark Duncan. It is a beautiful movie, and I am so outrageously mad that it did not get an Oscar for that year.
You know,
Surprising because
No.
that you love it so much because there are no bears and I'm pretty sure there is no cocaine in the movie.
I was gonna say something to Julian. I was
If it-
no,
what?
no no. I was gonna say something. Julian, I'm trying to figure out.
What?
I am really struggling on trying to find the person who asked.
What's your favorite movie, Adrian?
Oh, it's a high octane movie called Kick-A.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to find the person who actually cares.
This story is an absolute masterpiece. Yes.
Let's turn our attention back to our guest.
Yeah.
Miss Esposito, if you, words are hard. It's early.
Yes, it is early.
When you're not being an English teacher, impacting the minds of New Brunswick High School, what do you like to do, maybe besides movies and watching them? What else do you enjoy outside of education?
Okay, outside of education, I mean, between like yearbook and National Honor Society, it feels like this school is like my life during the school year. And I mean, movies would have been my answer. So really getting to watch those movies. The Regal Pass is great. It's like $21.99. You can see as many movies a month as you want. I've gotten into hiking over the past like few years. I got to go to Arizona last summer and do a couple hikes there, and then I'm going to go to Washington State this August
Ooh.
and do some hiking there. Trying new restaurants, I like to do that. I always ask the students for recommendations, so if you two have any, that would be great.
I actually have a recommendation, but it's not a restaurant. It's actually a good place to hike. Stone Mountain in Georgia. It is a
Okay.
beautiful
I do want to
place.
go to Georgia. I want to go everywhere.
Ooh. All right.
So do you enjoy travel?
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't traveled much, but I've been getting into it. I think Arizona last summer was the first time I ever went on a plane, so that kind of ripped the Band-Aid off, and then going to Washington in this upcoming August. Because I do have like a goal to go to all the capitals and get like a souvenir. So I'm excited to take Washington off that list.
Now, do you get the same kind of souvenir? Like you getting magnets, spoons?
Yeah, I try
What are you
to-
getting?
I try to keep it the same, but sometimes they don't have it. So if I could anything, any little token that has like the capital name on it.
Do you try to do magnets with your name on it? No.
No.
License plates?
Oh, jeez.
The little ones for your bike.
Yeah,
No.
the little ones.
Since we're on the topic of traveling, have you ever been to the Rockies, Miss Esposito?
No, the only places I've really been to, I went to Arizona, I've been to New Hampshire, I mean, obviously New York, Pennsylvania, and Maryland once, and then Washington, D.C. once. Those are the only places I've been.
Okay, then.
Do you have any international destinations on your bucket list?
I would like to go to Italy and like anywhere in Europe. South Africa has always been like #1 on my bucket list.
Ooh.
So one day I'll get to do that.
I was just talking yesterday with my wife about, she's like, where do you want to go? Like, I'm like, Italy and Spain. She goes, separately? I'm like, no, I think it would be a fantastic combo trip.
One day.
I think it would be delicious.
One day I'll get there.
Nice. Miss Esposito, you also mentioned a bit of a foodie. Do you have a favorite New Brunswick restaurant that has been recommended to you? Something you enjoy that has some local flair?
I haven't. I'd have to go back. The students recommend a lot of like smaller, like hole in the wall places. So I don't remember.
Those are the
names.
best.
Yeah. I haven't been that many places in New Brunswick. I'm not necessarily from like I'm like 25 minutes away, so it's not that far.
What's
really,
your address? No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. The students look it up and they found that it's like weird. But no, not in a weird way. They've never done anything weird. But I've only really been to Fat Cactus and Tavern on George.
My wife has been to the Fat Cactus, and
I
just
love
yesterday
it.
she's like, "Want to go to the Fat Cactus?" I'm like, "All right, maybe that could be our date night for May or June."
It's good.
But I'm loyal to a Mexican restaurant near where I live, and I just feel like I'm cheating on it if I go
Oh boy.
anywhere else.
You know, I do have one recommendation for you, Miss. It's a breakfast place. It's
Okay.
Who asked?
I'm asking. I'm a big breakfast person.
okay.
Most important meal of the day, Julian.
My favorite meal of the
Let's
day.
go.
So the one I'm kind of recommending to you, Miss Esposito, is it's like right near City Hall,
Okay.
and I don't know the name of it, but they serve the best.
What kind of recommendation is it if you don't even
I'm
know
just
the
gonna
name of the
have to go
restaurant?
Walk around and find
I
it.
don't know the name of it, but it's near City Hall. Trust me. But they serve the best breakfast sandwiches there of all time. Trust me.
Okay. I'll
Hey,
have to
they
look.
really
maybe you bring one in, or
Oh.
two, or three.
Oh, I will. Probably will. At the end of the school year, I will.
Oh, okay, good,
It
excellent.
is Teacher Appreciation Week.
I could certainly use some appreciation.
Well, since we're throwing out recommendations, I also recommend Christo's Pizza.
Oh,
Okay.
Christmas pizza. Oh, Jesus.
Where's that?
It's kind of nearby Somerset a little bit. Ooh.
So is this building?
Oh yeah, fair point. What would be a good one? Like the Burger King and next to the Wawas.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go past that and go further down, you'll be able to see Christo's Pizza.
Okay.
Mm.
Is it near the Kentucky Fried Chicken?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, I'll probably have to pull up the address.
Thanks. Give that out to us later.
All right, sure.
Miss Esposito, are you having fun with us?
Of course.
Excellent. I have do you guys have any final questions?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Two final questions. First, not every student is going to get to have you here at the high school. You said you teach ninth grade English, but you're not the only one who teaches that. So, what is some sage advice or words of wisdom that you can impart on all the students here at New Brunswick High School right now?
Some words of wisdom. I always tell my students that, I mean, especially in the beginning, like ninth grade, to really just kind of like immerse yourself in school and like enjoy all of the like events and the opportunities here. And I feel like that's something that we miss out on. And then like talking to seniors, they kind of like regret not doing. Like I feel like sometimes our students and students in general kind of like write these things off as a certain way. But I think really engaging in your school community, because like when we talk about the climate of the school, I always tell them, I'm like, it kind of starts with you guys too. Like we can only do so much, but if you're not giving it back, it's like what's going on. Like doing the spirit days, like going to pep rallies and sport events and making all of this like a big deal. And really just like having fun with the opportunities that are here and like joining after school clubs and going with ideas and planning things. And make it like a fun place and like a place to be. That it really starts with the students, especially like the ninth graders like coming in. Like we always try to kind of herd them because I feel like it starts with them, and then as it keeps going throughout the 4 years, like changing that kind of culture and mentality.
I agree with that sentiment very much so. And our final question that we ask all of our guests of late: if you could put a message up on the marquee out front for a week, what message would you like to put on that board?
If you asked me a week ago, I would have said that the yearbooks are on sale until May 5th.
I mean, that's a good way to advertise.
I should have thought of that earlier. I mean, when I always have my sign off when my kids leave, and I always tell them, I'm just like, be good people, do good things. So hopefully they take that to heart in some way.
Nice. I like that one. We should get that out on the board.
Yes.
I'll have to collaborate with the people who control the sign. And when we ask teachers that question, we actually follow through and put it up for a week.
Yeah.
So from Monday to Monday, that message is up. All right. Note to self, Julian, take care of that.
Wait, what? Hey, hold up. I take care of a lot of things. I can't.
You take care of yourself.
Yeah, that. I take care of my dog. Well, that's a bit of a stretch. He's being taken care of by my dad, who's also named Julian. But that's. I try to have some responsibilities, and plus I have to take care of the weather. So why not Adrian? Why not Adrian?
He's doing other secret projects behind the scenes.
Which is probably not even that important.
No, you just don't know about the stuff.
All right, then Adrian, lay it out.
He can't tell you.
Why not?
Because
It's top secret.
Top
Bro, you are not working for the federal government.
No, he works for me.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bruh. Miss Esposito, thank you so much for coming in and being a part of the morning show. If we invite you back again, would you say yes?
Absolutely. It was really nice. This is like such a cool setup. I'm like so intrigued by it.
Excellent. And actually, you know what, Julian? I can give you a job you could be responsible for.
Does it pay?
No.
Does it pay well?
No.
No.
You want to know what job he's
Get a picture of us into the yearbook.
Get a picture of us into the yearbook. Yeah.
We're pressing the button on Friday, so any clubs out there, let me know.
Does it have to be like a formal picture, or can I send you a picture of the two of them
We've
in
been
here?
taking all of them at the staircase, so if you ever have like 3 minutes after school, I could take it real quick. That'd be fine.
So we're trying to go for a theme.
Yeah, so far all the clubs have been at the main staircase.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I'll collaborate with you this weekend. We'll get that done,
Yeah,
so that
of
way
course.
Yes.
we could be in it. Do the advisors need to be present?
It would be nice, but you don't have to if you don't have time.
No, I have time.
Okay. So,
Nothing but time I have.
So I have another job for you, Julian.
Oh God. Okay, this one you better pay me.
I
Okay.
do have an advisory to get.
Okay. I will not pay you, but
Then I'm not doing it.
But I will pay you in full.
How much we're talking?
Probably like $5.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show. Please tell a friend to help spread the word. Word of mouth is the best way to help us grow. Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Zebra Podcast Net. And be sure to visit our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com, where you can submit shout-outs and learn about joining us. Have a great day, Zebra Nation.
See you later, ladies. Bye-bye.